Welcome to Session with You, where you are in session with me. And me, my name is Gilligan, and today we're gonna make this. Wow, that sounds great, future me. I haven't heard it yet. I'm sure it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good opener. All right, here we go. We have the octave track here, and we are going to start by making some drums. Typically, I like to do breaks, but I'm kind of in like a one-shot phase right now. I'm going to create a drum pattern out of one-shots, and then we're going to resample it, so that way I can treat it like a break. I got some drums here that I found on the internet, just like everybody else. Like that kick. Just find a snare that goes with that. We did something like that today? Maybe, yeah. That one's vibey, but it might be a little too crazy right now. We'll see. Whoa! All right, now let's find some other stuff. Bring that tambourine. I like that little electronic tom. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah!
Maybe just bring that in. That is intimate sounding. Make a shaker. That's cool too. What else do we want? A little crash. Whoa! A little laser sound. Okay, so I think we have enough. Let's start off with something more rhythmic. You know what? Let's start with this. So we're going to chop this, actually. Chugga chugga choo choo. Oh my god. There's that. I think we have enough here. I think what might take this out of like uncanny valley territory right now is to pitch it up. So I pitched it up, and now I have a filter that I'm kind of taking at the lows and the highs. I do this a lot. And I'm going to put a attack on the hits and a release, so it's not like playing the whole way. It's a little delay. That's cool. All right, I think that sounds okay. So let's just start plugging some of this stuff in. These are all the slices that I made of the acapella like rhythm. So you can see it on the first page here. There's 2 pages because I did more than 16, but slice 1 is the first button. Then you just got to add 16, so it's 17. And that's how it shows up here. If I hold this down, you can see slice 2. This is where I'm going to start to deviate. So now that we have kind of like a pattern going on here, let's mess with some of the stuff. I'm just messing with the timing of the delay and also the feedback of it, which means like how many repetitions of that delay there are. Very much like trancey. Now I'm messing with the pitch. Nice. So now what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to want these to be late, I'm going to start moving these back. So now when I bring in this kick, the kick will come in early and it'll sound kind of like, it's giving everything space, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit more sloppy. And I can, as I bring in more drums, I can adjust what that is. So with this one kick, I'm going to turn it down. It's going to be like an accent kick. And I'm going to have it mirror halfway in between what the quantized timing is and what the vocal percussion is. I'm just bringing a snare. Oh, that's immediate. That's the one. So right now when I do like stuff like this, I just kind of like flesh out. Bum 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 bum. That like that's what I want as a rough. Let's start auditioning different sounds. Oh, this is a different instance of the same vocal track, but I kind of like it. That's sick. We're going to leave it like that. See, experimentation, very important. You want to make sure that you exhaust whatever possibilities until you find something that inspires you. Like I just had a tambourine and it wasn't really hitting how I originally had it, but I just dropped that other sound in there. And now I can adjust this. This is an LFO that I'm putting on this, but I'm not going to use it for the pitch. I'm going to use it for the balance, which is the panning. So if you have headphones on right now, you'll be able to hear that it's... Oh, I just reversed that second one. That's funky. Just like a tiny little delay with no feedback. I like it. Let's find more variation in the vocals. Oh, shit. That's kind of crazy. Something else reversed. Ooh, I'm just putting these ones later. These tambourines that are like fully reversing. I I want them to come all the way to the snare. It's funny, these shakers are actually on time, but they sound really funky. Dun, dun, dun. That's cool. Let's get rid of that for a second. No. Maybe. Let's just try it. Just on this last one. That's cool. We're just gonna leave that the way it is. And then I want to make a little drum fill. That's cool. I like the mouth percussion lower and like more hollow, like more tinny. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the drums that we just made and we're going to resample them into the octatrack. And that's going to allow us to take this as a drum loop and only have it on one track. So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting 3 different variations of the drums. Actually, I'm going to get 4. So now we also have this. We have this. Now we have this without the kick and the snare. I think that's enough. Now I can just slice them. And let's start building on it. I got my keyboard here. It's pretty cool. Whoa. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I'm not a great player, once I hear things, I can piece them together. I'm just gonna hit record. I'm gonna start playing stuff. Just random. I should probably decide on a scale first. I'm happy with that, so let's see what we can find. Let's make those chords track 2. So we're just gonna get a bunch. This technique is fun for me because it feels like I'm sampling myself. And now I can rearrange them and it's like I'm hearing a random record that I pulled out of thin air for the first time and I'm like recontextualizing it. It retains the mystery to me, which is important. And out of this, we're gonna build like a nice chord progression, then we can play on top of that. We'll see how that works out in like a rap beat, but whatever. Okay, we're good. So we have all those slices now. I just put a filter on it and I'm putting a resonance on the high end. I'm setting down like chords that I know I might want. I know I might. That's cool. I like that. Playing it live now. So I can get things down. That should be the first. Let's add something else to it. Let's do a bass. I'm not a player, so I have to kind of like feel it out for quite a while. I take longer than most people. Doesn't matter how long it takes, it just matters if it's good. I like the bass up here rather than down here for this one. It just makes it feel more lightweight, which I think is important, especially when you have like the... Yeah, I'm going to slice this up a little bit. I need like the pocket to be kind of impeccable on this bass. So that's what we're gonna do. Having my option to do this in order to get variations and stuff will be a better use of my time rather than trying to memorize a bunch of variations and then recording them. All right, let's plug this in. Obviously, I'm going to change the timing of this later. See, some of the stuff needs to get adjusted. Like that's too early. Now that I hear it, I kind of want this one to start off with a low note. So one of these, and I can just pitch it down. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Ooh, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. I have to record that. I don't think I have a choice on that one. Yep. Hey, should we try the oh yeah? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
No. It doesn't work. Just because it's funny doesn't mean it works, John. I mean, Gilligan. I do see a couple other things here. Like a persistent pluck or something. Kind of stays in one place. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, that's cool. I don't like when it gets that harmonic. All right, so here we have 5 tracks already. We have the drums. We have the chords. We have the bass. We have the lead. And then we have this little like persistent pitch.
Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window. Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out.
Let's resample this bandwidth or half this bandwidth a few times. Make it really sound like it's coming from somewhere.
Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window.
That's my voice, and we recorded it into the SM50 and gave it like a old sound. I'm gonna do some automation here on this delay. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm creating like a breakdown here.
Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window. Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window. Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window.
I don't want to go there with it, but that's kind of interesting. Little piano action. A little bit of that sensitive touch. Okay, so I was kind of just in like creation mode right now, so let's just play it back and see how it is, but I think it's done.
Throw the book right out the window, right out the window, right out the window.
Kind of banging. I don't know. I like it. Okay, I like that a lot. Thank you for being in session with me. I don't think we need a sign off, do we? No. Okay, we don't need it.